Wow.
Wow.
Hi folks, welcome to Pop Pop Fizzle. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Heidi.
And we are here to give you our non-spoiler review for a little film, little indie project you may have heard of called Avengers Infinity War. We tease, of course, but we just got back from the theater.
Yeah.
Seeing that. And this, again, non-spoiler, it will be labeled as such, so if you have not seen the movie yet, and you came to us to see what we thought about it, we're going to try to give you our thoughts on the film without spoiling any of the elements that make the movie what it is, okay? So don't worry about that. We will be We'll be posting something.
We'll be posting something.
Posting.
Oh.
Certainly. Okay, so we'll be posting a full spoiler discussion, which we'll have as a separate video, and it'll be labeled that way very clearly so that you don't accidentally click on that video. Make sure that you don't. And we'll pull, just for the sake of keeping everything straight, we'll also post a link to the spoiler review down in the description for this video, so that if you watch this video, you go see the movie, you come back, don't want to go hunting for the other thing, you can come back and watch this, and just go down to the description, click that link, and you can watch the spoiler review. So once we have that up, that'll be there. Okay. In the meantime, we're going to jump into our thoughts about the movie. I'm going to let Heidi go first.
I thought it was fantastic. It was we had already looked at some of the non-spoiler reviews that some of the advanced screening people had put up and talked about, and I completely agree. This was definitely 10 years in the making. It was a totally good use of all the characters that were included, and it was just so worth it. And it was so worth it to see it in a theater full of people who were just as excited to see it. Yeah. So it was definitely, for me, I can't recommend it more highly. Yeah,
we went to an 11:45 p.m. show. Shows had actually been showing since, I think, 7 p.m. was the earliest that you could get in. We had some other things going on today, so we couldn't go to the earliest showing. But there was still a good deal of people in that theater. It wasn't packed. I'm guessing the earlier shows were. And of course, this weekend will be huge.
Yeah.
But so for an opening night at 11:45, knowing that this was a 2-hour and 40-minute film, there were a lot of people out to see it tonight.
Although I'll have to say, I'm not too pleased. Parents, if you do this, don't bring a child that's under 5. Thankfully, that child either fell asleep or was,
or got quiet.
But don't bring a child to an 11:45 p.m. show. Just don't do it. If you can't get a babysitter, just
wait.
Sorry about your luck.
Yeah. As for my thoughts about the film, I loved it. I mean, I'm unabashedly and admittedly a Marvel fan. Been reading Marvel comics since I was 11 years old. I'm also a fan of DC Comics, and I keep watching their films hoping that I will latch on to something that I can really love, and I've loved elements of the DCEU. But since the Marvel Cinematic Universe started with 2008's Iron Man, I have been invested, I have watched deleted scenes, I've listened to commentaries, I have been all in on the cinematic universe, and this movie did not disappoint me. It was, I have to give tons of credit to the Russo brothers for bringing the same amount of attention to detail and devotion to these characters that we've already seen them do in Captain America Winter Soldier and Captain America Civil War, to a huge cast of characters, to so many different locations. So they handled this movie so well. I can't imagine it being in better hands than theirs.
Yeah.
So super impressed with all of that. I thought all of the performances were great.
Oh, good. Yes.
I didn't think nobody was phoning in. Nobody was a mystique in this movie. Sorry.
Not sorry.
Yeah. But we sat there, clenched hands a few times as we watched together. We knew with a title like Infinity War that this was going to probably hold some potential for devastation, and we'll just say again, without any spoilers, that it is a roller coaster ride of emotion,
Yeah.
from moments where you want to pump your fist up into the air
Yeah.
and say, yeah, you know, out loud. And I think I did a time or two.
I think
May have been a problem, but I didn't say it loud. I think only you heard me, but there were a few times.
I'm pretty sure I had a couple of moments
too. So from those moments to moments where we were holding each other's hand like, oh my gosh, what's about to happen? To laughing out loud.
Or just like, okay, we know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we're braced and ready for this. But yeah, so it was a roller coaster of emotions for both of us, and man, I can't recommend this movie highly enough. We typically rate our movies as either a fizzle, which means don't bother, a pop, which means, you know, we enjoyed it, give it a shot. If not in the theater, then check it out when it hits Netflix or Redbox or whatever, not sponsors. But yeah, so, or a double pop, which means stop what you're doing, go see it now, buy yourself a huge tub of popcorn and a giant soda, and jump into this thing. If I had a triple pop.
I was actually going to do a triple pop.
Yeah, if I had something like further down the line to give it, I would give it.
I'm still giving it a triple pop.
She's giving it a triple pop.
I am still giving it a triple pop.
It's a double pop and then a pop. It's a triple.
Yeah. Go see it.
So I will do that. Now listen, this is a movie that has so much in it that if you don't see it in this first, I would say weekend, but if you can't see it this weekend, see it as quickly as you can, because it's the kind of movie that people are going to want to talk about. We literally said as we got into our car, let's not talk about this until the camera's on and we're ready to talk.
Didn't work.
It didn't work. We could not stop talking about it on the way home. This is going to happen. Yeah. People are going to see this movie and they're going to talk about it, and you will be spoiled, whether it's by a silly meme that somebody posts or a conversation that you overhear or something else. So do yourself a favor. Have the best experience that you can have with this movie and go see it now.
Yeah.
Stop what you're doing. Send the kids out into the backyard and leave some food for them for later.
Yeah.
Don't do that. But go see it. Now, one little bit of warning from us. Our kids were clamoring for us to take them to see this movie.
Totally wanted to see this movie, and we were actually trying to figure out how to make that happen.
Right, we were trying to figure out how to work that into the schedule to make that happen for them. We changed our mind on the way home.
Yeah.
Because of the emotions all over the place, running so high in every direction. We feel like there are elements of this that our kids are younger. They're younger than 10, okay, and our two youngest are, and we just think it's a lot. It would be a lot for them to process. So if you have younger kids, you know your kid better than anybody else. If you think your kids are going to be fine with it, that's great. But I recommend at least seeing it yourself first.
To make that decision.
And then make that decision based on what you know about your children. That would be my only warning for this movie. It's a great movie start to finish.
Oh my gosh.
We enjoyed it. I can't get back to the theater fast enough to see it again.
He's wanting to go see it.
Thank you, Movie Pass, not a sponsor. But we will, I know you'll see it again too. We'll definitely be wanting to see it more. I know my oldest daughter already has plans to see it. Yeah, this is going to be one of those for me. The original Avengers I saw 6 times, I think.
Yes, you did.
In the theater.
Yes, he did, and that was before the times of Movie Pass.
Yes, not a sponsor. But yes, I think that this will be one of those. This will be one that I'll want to go, if I can put myself through it that many times, I'm going to go and pick this thing apart as I watch it. So
bring a notebook.
Yeah. Really annoy the people next to me. That would be great. So that's our review for this movie. Non-spoiler review. And we both give this a triple pop, which is really off our scale, basically. Okay? Yeah. So go out, see it now, do yourself that favor. Avoid every possible avenue of spoilers until you do. And then come back here after you've seen the film. Look for our spoiler discussion. Again, once it's available, I'll put that link in the description below this video. However, don't watch that video until you've seen the movie. Check that out first, and then come back and see what we had to say about more specifics. We're going to do that next. So, anyway, that's our review. We hope that you'll join us next time. If you like this video, do us a favor.
Hit that thumbs up.
That's right. And consider subscribing to our channel. Subscriptions help us continue continue to do what we enjoy doing, which is making these sorts of videos for you and trailer reactions and all sorts of other nonsense that we have coming your way soon. And if you're already subscribed, click that bell icon. That'll help you get a notification the next time we post something.
All right.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, then this is where we say
bye.
Bye.